Hello students of class 8. So in the previous video we have started a new chapter, that is chapter number 12, Indian history post-independence. After the independence, what was happening to the country, we have discussed half of that into the previous video. Shortly I will explain that particular topic into this video, then after that we will continue our new topic, that is the government and administration. So in the previous video we have studied about the initial challenges which has been came at the front of the leaders, of the Indian leaders after the independence, and government and administration. How the government has been formed, how the administrative systems has been followed, how the administrative rules has been implied on the people. We are going to start about that. Next, rehabilitation of the refugees, how the refugees has been came into the India, how the challenges has been faced related to the partition of India into the two countries, the challenges which has been faced by the people of the country. We will start that into this chapter. So into the previous chapter, we have studied about the so long struggle against the Britishers, against the British occupation for the independence. It had came to our country had came out from the clutches of the Britishers, and now it had started to live into the free. It has started to live in a free environment, and also India have to face so many challenges. Firstly was initial challenge that the government, that there's two constitution has been organized, to a constitution has been made, security of the border was there, it has to face huge division, and also the territories of eastern and the western borders. It has to maintain the territories, it has to maintain the borders between the eastern Pakistan and the western Pakistan. At that time, Bangladesh has been counted into the eastern Pakistan. It is said to be the eastern Pakistan, and at the western side, it is known as the western Pakistan. So India have to maintain the boundaries also. India is facing the huge division also, and also it has to make the constitution by which people of India would be able to follow the rules and regulations, and they have to live into that, live according to that. People on both sides of the borders left in a hurry, because before the one day it has been announced that India has been divided into the two parts. One part is into the Pakistan, one part will be counted as Pakistan, and second part will be counted as India, where the Hindu will live into the India and the Muslims will go into the Pakistan. And communal rights was also going on into the country. So many people, lakhs of people have died just because of the communal rights which is going on into the country. This was the main reason. This was the main reason for the partition. This was being demanded by the particular community to divide the country into the two parts, by which one could live into one area and second could live into the Indian. So rehabilitation of the refugees, many have came, because before one day it has been announced that India is divided into the two parts. Therefore, in a hurry, people were transporting themselves from one country, leaving their essential. They are taking the essential things only which is necessary for them, and rest of all things they are living into that particular country, and they are coming back to their own land, their own motherland. So that was the main reason, and the communal right was also the main reason, and rehabilitation of the refugees which has came back to the India. They are not getting the shelter, they are not getting the proper food to eat. That was the main problem being faced by the people of the country, just because of one decision. Second, integration of the princely states, those states who are under the control of prince or under the control of nawabs. The particular leader means Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel had decided to join all the provinces into a one country, to join all the princely states into the one country and form a one country. That's why the after that the constitution will be able to apply it on all over the country. And a particular of that in that particular, the provinces of Punjab and Bengal were partitioned. The princely state, however, were given the right to either remain independent of their as a nation, other nation, or they could join the country and form a one country. Thus, Indian leader faced the situation of being left with a nation divided into small princely states. India has been left into that section, into that into that nation which is being divided into different princely states. It is not joined, it is not counted into a one country. It has been divided into small states. So the Indian leaders faced the situation, and under the leadership of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the government of India conducted a political negotiation with these states and to form a strong country. The political negotiation has been done with these states by which they could join a one country and form a singular strong India. There were three states that proved more difficult to integrate, that is the Junagadh, the Hyderabad and Jammu and Kashmir. Junagadh, there was a Hindu majority, but it is under the control of Muslim Nawab, and a plebiscite in December 1947 nearly 99% of vote, means public had given the vote, 99% of vote has been given by the public to join the India. So that particular area is also counted into our country, into India. Second, Hyderabad. Hyderabad was also a Hindu majority state, and it is also being ruled by the Muslim Nawab. Sardar Patel ordered the Indian army to take over the government of the Nizam after the negotiation failed. If he is not coming into the country, then Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel has given order to his army to capture that particular state and abolish the Nizam constituency. So the princely state finally extended and came into the India and joined the India in 1949. Then the third state, that is Jammu and Kashmir, which is there is a conflict between the two countries related to that is India and Pakistan. So this was a Muslim majority state. This state was a Muslim majority state with a Hindu ruler in the north of the subcontinent. Into the north of the subcontinent, this particular state is a Muslim majority state which has been ruled by the ruler, that is Raja Hari Singh. So he had announced himself as as a princely state. He had announced himself that he will continue his princely constituency, he will continue his state as an independent state. But what has happened? Pakistan started attacking that particular state. Pakistan sent in raider support by its army and captured the province of the Kashmir. The ruler Maharaja Hari Singh, saying that it is with threat by to his kingdom, sought Indian support. So he started to seek for the Indian support and started to contact with the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel to make that particular state as an independent. So India had given the support, and he signed the instrument of accession in 27 October 1947 and had said that the Kashmir will be under the control of India. Next, but most of the Kashmir is been captured by the Pakistan army. By then the Pakistan raiders had reached of the outskirts of the Srinagar and the capital of Jammu and Kashmir. This was the beginning of the first Indo-Pakistan war. That is, in 1948, the United Nations ordered to cease the fire and to end the war, and this caused the birth of the famous ceasefire line between the two countries. That is why some of the portion is being under the control of Pakistan, which is known as POK, that is Pakistan Occupied Kashmir, and some into the Indian territory. So, government and administration. What was the planning commission and what is the state recognition? We will study about this into the next week. Right now we have completed up to the integration of the princely state. Okay, revise it and get prepared yourself for the examination, because into the February exam is going to be conducted. So maintain your consistency. Thank you.